This is your Monex Metals Market Update with Mike Maroney.
Good morning. It's Monday, April 3rd. My name is Mike Maroney, and I am coming to you today from the Monex Precious Metals studio. Let's do our Monday morning preview. Well, this one may be a little bit longer because Friday was the last day of the quarter. And if you look at what took place in the financial markets, you'll find that the Dow Jones was up 4.6%. Many people were excited about that. The S&P 500 was up 5.5%. And many people were excited about that. But if you think about what's happening right now, stocks are trading at all-time highs. The forward PE ratios are well above 25 to 1, which are at historically high levels. And a lot of the price has been put into play based on three things that our new president promised. And those three things: one, tax reform. Okay, two, potentially up to $1 trillion in stimulus. And three, the immediate repeal of Obamacare. Well, healthcare is off the table, and if you know how the tax reform situation was going to be put together, you would know that healthcare coming out would have saved them, according to their numbers, $500 billion, and that would have allowed tax reform. So are we going to see tax reform? Are we going to see $1 trillion stimulus? Or will the president potentially go 0 for 3? And if that's the case, is the stock market way overvalued? Now, the exciting thing about our markets, the precious metals, if you look at what happened with gold, gold was up 9%, double what the Dow Jones was up. Silver was up 14%, and the top performer out there in the world, Palladium, up 19%. So the precious metals, which are trading well off their all-time highs, are getting a lot of action right now. And if we see the stock market put in a peak, we're going to see classic sector rotation, and people will be looking for the undervalued assets that are already starting to perform. And I just talked about three of those key assets. Now, let's think about what else is happening this week. Our president is going to Florida, not to Daytona Beach for spring break, which probably would be a lot of fun, but he's going to meet with the president of China, and people are wondering what's going to come out of that meeting. Will we see some sort of protectionist policy as far as trade is concerned? That could cause some anxiety as far as the dollar. And supposedly, Mr. Trump is willing to go it alone as far as North Korea if China doesn't put his foot down. So obviously, we have some geopolitical concerns. We also get the meetings minutes for the Fed on Wednesday. And of course, the first Friday of every month, we get the jobs number. So there are a lot of things happening this week. Now, in review, what we have is a situation where precious metals are outperforming stocks. We're hitting some resistance levels right now. Let's talk about those. Gold needs to get above 1255, 1260 in order to break out. Silver needs to get above 1845, 1855 in order to break out. And palladium needs to get above 810 to break out. What we're hoping for is that we get a little bit of a pullback, so many of you investors that know you need precious metals get an opportunity to get into this market on a little bit of a pullback, because as we go into the second half of this year, if the U.S. economy continues to slow, our president doesn't get any of the things that are already priced into the market in play, we're going to see some real action as money comes out of the stock market and starts to move into that undervalued asset. And I think that undervalued asset is going to be precious metals. And now may be the greatest time for you to take a look at why you should own precious metals in your portfolio. Thank you.